Oh, how's your little business going? I know the beginning stages of growing a business can be hard, and I'm in it with you. It's the what am I supposed to do next? Or what's my priority right now? How do I get my name out there more? And who can I ask who's in my industry who can understand my day to day struggles? I'm going to share some methods and changes that I made for my business that helped it grow and seem more legitimate to the people around me, and basically setting goals for myself and achieving them. As business owners, you probably have some sort of calendar that helps you keep track of things. Maybe something later this month or maybe next month. But I suggest to look far, far out. I'm talking like 6 to 12 months far out. Look ahead and put things in your calendar that you know are coming up. This year, you might be looking forward to an event in August that you know will be coming up. And that way, once it's in your calendar, you can work your way backwards and plan things accordingly. Mark it in your calendar and pretend like you've already committed to going, even if you haven't even applied yet. Then work on your timeline backwards. Think of things like, oh, maybe I'm looking for freebies or stickers that I want to give out to the event. How many weeks ahead of time do I need to get that ordered? Or do I need to set up my POS system? And how many days does that take? Do I have a label created for my product already? Do I need special branding for this? How many weeks is that all going to take? And working your way backwards from that. All logistics become so much easier when they're planned ahead of time. And make sure to include a buffer as a part of your planning, because we know things never go 100% the way we want them to. I am a checklist girly, and I like to write my to-do list for the rest of the week at the beginning of the week. But sometimes I do get lost in keeping track of my daily tasks that I lose sight of my mid to long-term vision. What I mean by that is like the quarterly and the monthly goals. I made these cute little stamp cards that are just like the ones we used to get when we were going to boba shops back in the day. So this one, for example, is networking. So if I go to 10 networking events, I get to treat myself to omakase. And for this one, for example, would be a creative activity. To make sure I'm fulfilled creatively, I need to make sure that I do creative things. Maybe that's like going to visit a museum or going on color walks. This one, for example, I would go 10 times and do a intentional activity. After 10, I get to go on a fun day trip after. So stuff like that, making it fun and gamifying it. For you, maybe you can give yourself a stamp after every pop-up event, or maybe anytime you get your product into a new shop. Make sure the reward that you choose for yourself will actually motivate you as well. Make decisions based on your big picture goal. This past week, I did have a conversation with one of my org leaders and told them basically that my priorities right now were not in this org, and I had other things that I wanted to prioritize instead. It's having that honest conversation with the people around you and making sure you understand what your why is and being clear on that. Like, why are you building your business? Why do you want to share your product with more people? Is it to help them? Is it to preserve a recipe or family legacy? And the people that were meant to stay with you long term, they will understand and they will grow and adapt with you. When you're going through a slump, it's beneficial sometimes to reach back out to the group of people like community or friends that helped pull you through in the past. I joined a creative business community a little while back, and after I graduated from that course, I wanted to take a break. And since then, I wanted to rebuild that momentum up again. But honestly, it's really hard because doing it alone is hard. I decided it was time for me to rejoin that community again and reinvest in myself. That means surrounding myself with people who are on the same boat as me. I'm a designer who specializes in branding for food and beverage businesses. There are a lot of groups out there that you'll have to test the waters to see if you're a good fit. But once you find them, and even if you aren't actively participating with them, they are always going to welcome you back. Be flexible and go with the flow. Make sure your goals are steady and straight, but be open to different methods of how to get there. If you fail faster, you'll achieve your goals faster. And that's something I heard from Layla Hormozi recently about building a business. If you're too scared to try something and fail, you're just prolonging your failure and pushing your success further and further away. It's so different hearing all of this from business gurus, but then actually putting it into practice is something so different. But we're in this together, right? If you relate and are a small business owner or looking to start your own small food-related business, make sure you subscribe. I would love to share my journey with you and help you find your version of success as well, surrounding design, creativity, food, and culture. Thanks for watching. Bye.